ප්‍රකාශ කරන වචන වලින් වෛරය, ක්‍රෝධය, ද්වේෂය, වෛරයෙන්, ද්වේෂයෙන්, ක්‍රෝධයෙන් කවදාවත් දේශපාලනය කරලා ජයග්‍රහණය කරන්න බෑ. ඒක පොලිසිය මහත්තයා දැනගන්න ඕනේ.
Meanwhile, Minister D.M. Jayaratne told newsmen that the ability to rule the people is always with a person with political experience. Without leadership, the country cannot be developed. Especially, no one can win the war without a proper leadership. Sarath Fonseca is not a seasoned politician. A person who is familiar with offensive operations cannot rule a country, he said.
හැඟීම් තුළින් බුද්ධිය තුළින් මේ යුද්ධය ජයග්‍රහණය කරන්න ක්‍රියාත්මක වෙන්නේ. පුංචි ගමත් මොනවද දේශපාලනය කරලා තියෙන්නේ? යුද්ධ කරනවා කියන එකට පාලනය කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒක කරන්න බෑ.
And Minister H.M. Fauzi said that President Rajapaksa is a seasoned politician with 40 years experience in politics. He said that the president has made a bold statement claiming that there were no minorities in the country. He further added that this community had no fear to live in this country as a minority for a considerable period. But now all communities can live in the island without fear or suspicion.
A special Sri Lankan police team on a special search operation recovered the prized gun and body armour of the Tamil Tiger Supremo Vedupillai Prabhakaran 6 months following his death on the battlefield. On Monday, the search operation was conducted in Vellamulivaikal in the Mullaitivu district, where the final battle between Tiger terrorists and the Sri Lankan forces took place. Police recovered the slain LTTE leader Vedupillai Prabhakaran's personal weapon, an M16A2 rifle with folding butt, and body armour along with a cache of weapons and explosives used by the terrorist outfit. Nimal Luke, DIG North, said this is the largest recovery of items used by the LTTE in the post-war period. The other items recovered included 250 outboard motors used for Sea Tiger boats, bombs, 2,000 kilos of RDX explosives, claymore mines, a large number of suicide kits, grenades, switches, detonators, etc. The police team was led to the arms cache by an LTT cadre who had given himself up, along with a number of Tiger cadres long before the humanitarian operation in the Wani, he said. Both the SDF and the Navy used M16 rifles, but what the SDF used was the rifle with the folding butt. But the model used by Prabhakaran is one with the stock butt, Luke said. The former LTT cadres had told police that Prabhakaran was proud of possessing the particular weapon, as a similar weapon, M16 Colt, was used by the special forces at the time, he said. Mr. Luke further said that the body armour used by Prabhakaran had been tailor-made for him. It had been made of copper from melted used mortar shells instead of the usual ceramic plate and was lighter. Asked about the search operations conducted in the north, he said that there were 5 highly trained police teams operating in the area and there was a competition among them to capture more arms and ammunition hidden by the Tigers. And with that, we're going for a short break. More local news coming up.
Henguman, ihana apekshawan, hondam avasthawan, hiru kiranak se vikasita wana suba nava wasarak wewa, jathika dirigirimee bankuwa.
Welcome back, continuing with news here at home. President Mahinda Rajapaksa says that the present era is conducive for everyone to be united to develop the country, irrespective of caste, creed, racial or religious differences. He added that the people should take their decision after considering positive effects at present and in the future. He reiterated that he will keep the confidence bestowed on him by the people. The president made these observations when he addressed a meeting of people from Ambalangoda, Ratkama and Balapitiya areas at Temple Trees in Colombo yesterday. The president told the meeting, attended by large crowds, that he had already succeeded in creating an environment for the people to live without fear and suspicion. He said that he was now committed to improving their living standards. The president opined that with the ending of the war, the next task was to develop the country and build a society. He asserted that the government is facing a major challenge in developing the country. He was confident of meeting that uphill challenge. The entire nation had to be united to undertake development. and some in the past did not see remote villages, he noted. The president said that ports were now being built and a better market had to be ensured for local produce. Meanwhile, a young group of entrepreneurs expressed their fullest support to President Mahinda Rajapaksa. They gave this assurance when they met the president at Temple Trees in Colombo yesterday. The assistance extended by the president to uplift the standard of local entrepreneurs even during the period of the humanitarian operations has been lauded by the young entrepreneurs in the presence of Central Bank Governor Ajit Niwat Cabral and Chairman of the BOI, Dhammika Pereira. Dhamma school teachers, handicraft industrialists and a group of popular poets met the president in Colombo yesterday. Ministers Patali Champika Ranawaka, Professor Gio Piris, S.B. Navina and Pandu Banda Naika were present on the occasion.
You're watching the news live on Rupavahini, yet with news at home. The local business community has been urged to be prepared to overcome the competition in the international market. Making this request, President Mahinda Rajapaksa said that he is ready to continue the program of strengthening the foundation of the local economy towards this end. The president was speaking at a meeting of the local business community at Temple Trees in Colombo yesterday. The president said that the country's economic progress will be definitely affected if the government failed to implement the Nurture Power project and road rehabilitation programs as well as other development initiatives. He further added that the people of this country will have to take over the future and to rebuild the country. He further said that he is taking measures to rebuild the country on behalf of children. The people, including the business community, have the responsibility of raising the standards of Sri Lanka to the highest level in the world. The president solicits the support of businessmen to achieve this target.
ස්ථානයේ උසවා තැබීමේ වගකීමයි මට තියෙන්නේ. අන්න එතෙන්ටයි මම යන්නේ. එතනයි මගේ ඉලක්කය. අන්නේ ඉලක්කය කරා අපි ගමන් කරන්න ඕනේ. ඒක නිසා ඒ ඉලක්කය කරා ගමන් කරනකොට ඔබ සියලු දෙනාගේ සහාය අපිට අවශ්‍යයි. මේ දේශීය ව්‍යාපාරිකයාගේ සහාය අවශ්‍යයි.
Ministers Gio Piris, Anurupa Darshana Yapa, Hema Kumara Nanakara, Johnston Fernando and Kumara Velgama were present on the occasion. And in other news at home, a campaign to collect 1 million signatures for a petition to protect the three armed forces condemning the opposition action to betray members of the security forces was launched near the Bodhi Viharya in Petha today. The organizers of the campaign, the National Movement of Protecting the Nation, said that this petition will be sent to the United Nations Human Rights Commission. The Venerable L.A. Gunavansa was the first person to sign the petition. He reiterated that he will never allow anyone to betray the war heroes who protected the nation.
Defence Secretary Gotabaya Rajapaksa has said that the humanitarian operation was successful as maximum use was made of information technology. He made this observation at a meeting organized by Microsoft on the spread of information technology usage in Sri Lanka. The Defence Secretary said that it can also improve the flow of management information on a real-time basis. This was amply demonstrated during the recently concluded operations in the north, he added.
The proper implementation of IT can also improve the flow of management information on a real-time basis to key decision makers. A good example of this could be observed during the recently concluded operations in the north. Through proper IT integration, we were able to provide live video feeds of the battle